welcome to Lingo Reacts, Koop on the quarantine dial, and S here as always, and we have another pitch meeting, ladies and gentlemen. We're reacting to the Hunger Games sequels. If you haven't watched the Hunger Games sequels, there's probably going to be a little bit of spoilers in this video. Koop, have you finished off Hunger Games?
No, I have not, actually.
Ooh.
I felt like it started to get a bit boring after the second movie.
Right. I think I watched 3, if 3 is the amount of sequels that there are, right? I think there might be 4. I might be wrong. But I finished a good majority of them. I remember watching 2 and 3.
Yeah, I felt like around after the first or the second one came out, the whole scene just got so crowded with all these dystopian movies. Like,
yeah, that's true. They tried to make
it was just too much.
Yeah.
Like the Maze Runner had like 3 movies. Then it was, I forget the other one. It started with the D or something.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. There were a couple that there were so many dystopian movies, and we had so many dystopian
and they all had
TV
sequels.
shows, and they all had sequels. They all had multiple seasons. It's like a phase people were going through. I think we're kind of coming out of that phase now. But all right, let's do it. Hunger Games sequel. Let's get into the pitch meeting.
So, you have some Hunger Games sequels for me? Yes, sir, I do. We got 2 books left, which means 3 movies to go. Oh, feels like you should check that math. No, feels like we should cash that check. What? Money. Oh, good word, good word. You remember we're going to do that thing where you take the final book of a young adult series and split that into 2 movies to blatantly squeeze as much money out of it as you can? Right. Is there any material for us to do that? Not exactly.
Shout out Harry Potter.
But you said the good word, though, so what happens in these things? Well, President Snow is mad at Katniss and Peeta because they inspired some uprising after winning the Hunger Games, right? And so they've kind of become this symbol of the rebellion. So Snow makes sure they're never seen by the public again. No, he sends them to all the districts with some microphones and a bunch of free time to strategize with each other and their allies. Oh, it kind of seems like it might further incite the rebellion. Yes, that further incites the rebellion, right? So Snow sends these really mean Power Rangers to all the districts to be violent and beat people up. Oh, very rude. Yeah, but then Katniss and Peeta and Haymitch, they use their influence as victors to stop the violence, and Snow does not like that. So what does he do? Well, see, he has this new game master and advisor, this guy Plutarch Heavensby. Oh, a very wacky name. He sounds like a space butler.
Hey, rest in peace, by the way. Rest in peace, my guy.
And he's been pushing stuff like public beatings and executions.
Great
Now
actor.
he's like, hey, let's do a Hunger Games, but just using the pool of existing victors. That's a pretty evil plan, for sure. Yeah, so Katniss and Peeta, they both head into these new games, and they just make a ton of friends. Oh, well, that's nice. Wait, what? Well, they have this big group of allies. They're all looking out for each other. It's pretty nice. Okay, well, I mean, that is nice, but aren't they supposed to kill each other? No, they're only going to kill some of the evil tributes who are comically evil, so it's okay if they die. Like, one of them has fangs. Well, okay, so just completely removing any moral dilemma from the Hunger Games. Yeah, get that out of here. Wow. So anyway, eventually Katniss is going to shoot an arrow at a lightning bolt, and that's just going to overwhelm the electrical system, which destroys the dome they're in. Oh, she blows up the Hunger Games? She does, and then she finds out that there was this whole secret rebellion going on, and a bunch of the other contestants were in on it. Oh. Yeah, the plan the whole time
I
was
remember
to get
this.
Katniss
I
and
remember
Peeta
this.
out of there. Why weren't they let in on the plan? So the movie could have a fun little twist at the end. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so this whole thing was organized by this
Dude,
lady named Coin and
pause it for a sec.
Plutarch.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep getting confused between this movie and Divergent. That's the one.
Divergent, thank you.
Yes, with Shailene Woodley, because she looks so much like her too, for me, especially.
I forgot about Divergent.
Holy moly, bro! That movie
Did they
literally.
make multiple Divergents too? They made multiple, right? I'm pretty sure they made multiple.
Yeah.
Advisor to Snow, the space butler, and the game master guy. He was secretly a good guy. Well, public executions for a good guy. Yeah, okay, maybe not a good guy, but you know, a guy. Well, good to know. So anyway, then Katniss finds out that Peeta was captured, and she's super angry because he's all she cares about. What? When did that happen? Oh, at a certain point, I imagine. Anyway, he's all she's going to talk about for the rest of the movies. Well, okay then. And so then, that one's over. That one's done. Oh, that's kind of abrupt. I feel like nothing was resolved. This isn't really going to be one of those movies that stands on its own. This is more of a stepping stone situation. Oh, okay, gotcha. So then the next one. Wait, is this one going to be a movie or a stepping stone too? Stepping stone as well, sir. This one's going to pretty much be a propaganda battle between the rebels and the Capitol. Oh, it is? Yeah, the Capitol keeps putting out these videos of a skinny-looking Peeta, and he's saying stuff like, okay, everybody stop fighting now, please, okay? Okay. And so the rebellion also start to make propaganda videos, but the thing is, the videos are kind of crappy, and Katniss isn't very convincing. So what do? Well, they decide to send her into actual battle so they can get some real reactions from her and whatnot. They risk everything because Katniss is not a good actress? Yeah, most of this movie is going to be them trying to compensate compensate for Katniss's unconvincing acting abilities.
Yikes.
And so eventually the good guys are going to go on this mission to try to rescue PETA and the other victors, and they're just going to kind of not encounter any resistance in doing so.
Oh, very suspicious.
And it turns out Snow let them rescue PETA as part of his evil plan.
Oh.
Yeah, see, he brainwashed PETA into wanting to kill Katniss, and that's just what he tries to do with his little malnourished arms. Snow's strategy is to send an underfed guy to choke her out.
Exactly. Pretty evil, right?
He just gave up the main piece of his propaganda strategy.
He did, yeah.
And if they were able to brainwash people this whole time, why did they do that to Katniss and PETA right after the first games? Unclear. They're not very good at this, I guess.
Well, okay then.
So how does everybody react to PETA trying to kill Katniss? Oh, well then, that movie's done too. It's over.
Right, stepping stone.
So not really any resolutions or anything, just kind of, hey, come see the next movie, okay?
Sure.
So in the next movie, they want to storm the Capitol.
Storming the Capitol.
Bro, how many movies have been made of this?
Apparently they made 4. From what I'm seeing now.
It's gonna age well, right? What is that sentence I just said? That's gonna age well? That's gonna age okay? Why wouldn't that age well? I don't know, I just got this weird it's probably nothing. Okay, so anyway, they
Oh my god!
Wait, what was the sentence?
Oh my... No, storm the Capitol. That's what the sentence was. Oh my god. Okay, anyways.
want to go to the Capitol, but Snow set up these pods all over the place, like every 10 feet, and they're filled with deadly stuff.
Oh, I remember
Like,
this.
one of them
I
just
remember
suddenly
this.
fills
I
up
remember
a whole
this.
city block with some oil stuff, which then disappears. But where does it go? Well, technology's borderline magic in these movies, so don't worry about that. Okay, so wow, I guess it's going to be tough for them to even get close to the Capitol with all those magical traps lying around. Actually, it's going to be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? They just use the big tunnels under the city. They walk through those. There are big tunnels that lead to the Capitol, and Snow didn't put pods down there. That's right.
Well, yeah, that is convenient.
It sure is, sir. But while they're down there, this is going to turn into a horror movie for a little bit, and these zombie mutant things are going to kill a bunch of the
What?
squad.
Yeah,
No, that's
I
not
remember.
good. It's not. No, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. So then what happens? Well, then out of nowhere, Snow just decides to invite everyone to his mansion. What? I don't know. He's not the brightest. So then Katniss and Gale, they plan on sneaking in, but the Power Rangers, they're checking everybody's faces.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for Power Rangers.
Yeah, you do. But just as Katniss is about to get caught, a bomb goes off, and then everything explodes, and Katniss's sister explodes, and everything
Right.
explodes. Oh my god. And everybody blames Snow, and so they take him down, but it was actually Coin.
Oh, that's gonna be fun to see.
No, it's gonna be an off-screen thing. Oh, and so then Coin makes herself president, but she's a little power hungry. Oh, she's evil. She is, and she wants some new Hunger Games, but with people from the Capitol. Wow. So then there's this big ceremony where Katniss is supposed to execute Snow, but instead she shoots her arrow at Coin and kills her. What? How? Well, Coin was standing behind Snow for some reason. Her arms open. Just a great target. What was Katniss's plan if she didn't have that amazing placement? Unclear. And so then the crowd runs up to Snow and they
Wait,
kill him
pause
with their
it?
bare hands.
Oh my
So then-
god, that's so
Bro,
funny.
that's like getting a guy with a sniper, right? In front of a person you want to execute, and the president right on top of them with no
Yeah.
security
Yeah.
and no bulletproof vest.
That's so... And no glass.
Like, bro, that's an
nothing.
arrow. Dog, it's an arrow. Like, come on.
That's funny.
Bro, you got
That's
a
so
bulletproof
funny.
vest?
And a couple years later, PETA and Katniss, they have some kids. Wait, what happened? Oh, we just jumped forward a couple of years and everything's peaceful now. The symbol of the revolution killed the leader of the revolution in front of a bunch of people, and then people murdered the former president with their bare hands, and that didn't lead to chaos. No, that led to off-screen peace, and everything's good now. Okay. And so Katniss and PETA hang out with their kids a bit, and that's about it. What do you think?
feel like that would have been what the whole movie should have been about.
Squeezing this franchise for everything it's worth, so... I'm pretty happy about that. We really are, sir. I don't see how we could squeeze another penny out of the Hunger Games.
Prequel movie officially in development. Of course,
Oh.
a prequel is in development. How should I be so naive to think that a prequel is not going to happen?
Honestly, man, from all the stuff that he told me, this should just be a series.
It should. It really should. I mean...
Like, to
you
do it
just gave
justice,
them-
it would... Yeah.
You just gave them another idea. They're probably going to make it into a sequel, realistically. They're going to make a Hunger Games sequel, or prequel. God, I hate this. I hate that happens. I hate that this is a thing. And they're probably going to do it with Ready Player 1 too, even though there's only 2 books to that. They're probably going to stretch it to 3 or 4. It's just the way movies work. Fast and the Furious, I know it's not a book, but they stretch that way too far. That shit
Fast and the
ended-
Furious doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, they started off as just people drag racing and racing.
Which
to
one
people,
was the one where they were in Brazil? After that, it should have been over.
4. I think 4.
No. Four was way before.
5.
I think
Then 5.
5 or 6. Yeah, I would even accept Fast 7. After 7, finish it off. Done. We don't want to see anymore because the story. Just,
Yeah. I think the story was pretty bad, like
Yeah.
consistently after the first 2 or 3.
Well, that's,
Then it was.
that's Hollywood for you. That's Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, what's up? Thanks for watching our video, and if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe, and watch our other videos.
Pick 'em right there.